Hi there. I'm David. Happy that you are here to learn more about Sid Refresh. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can navigate around the tool, as I show you its graphical user interface. But first, it is important to ensure that all the general prerequisites, as shown here, are met to run Sid Refresh without any problems. As best practice, always perform the initial verification prior to the execution of the export, import, and cleanup process. Here, you can see that we have the Sid Refresh jar file in the same directory where the license file is uploaded. You can then issue this command to check the Java version installed within your system. Make sure the version is 1.8 or higher. It is also important to verify if the X terminal is working, because X11 forwarding is required to run Sid Refresh. You can do it by running any X application, like Xclock. Lastly, execute a test connect by issuing this command, to check if the database is available, and if client connectivity is possible. Once everything is verified to be working properly, we are now ready to launch Sid Refresh. By the way, you also have the option to use a console terminal to run the whole procedure using Sid Refresh. But for the sake of this video, I'll quickly introduce you to the Sid Refresh GUI. Upon the initial launch, Sid Refresh will check the environment variables, and automatically search for our 3 trans in the default directory. Here is where it is installed by default. If our 3 trans is not in the default directory, you should specify the path where it is saved. Sid Refresh will also automatically define a default directory for the export, import, and the cleanup process. But we recommend that you use a different directory, other than the default. Here, you can select the number of our 3 trans tasks that you want to run simultaneously. By default, the slider is positioned at 1, but here, you can see that the tool allows you to set a maximum of 8 concurrent R3 trans processes, since anything higher than 8 does not yield to shorter runtime. Next, select the operation that you want to perform, whether you want to export, import, or clean the tables in the components that you will be selecting below. And now that I've mentioned it, here are the list of components that are currently available for processing. You can either select all, or do a manual selection. Once you already have selected the component configurations that you want to export, import, or clean up, you can click the Start button to start the process. Alternatively, you have the option to load a previously saved configuration from the previous run. You do this by clicking the Load button and selecting the configuration file that you have saved previously. Yes, you heard that right. You also have the option to save the configuration settings that you have selected, prior to starting any process. That way, you will be able to run it repeatedly without selecting the different settings, over and over again. Do you have other questions not discussed in this video? Contact us or visit our website at www.itconductor.com. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and give us a like. Thank you for watching.